What's up, everybody? It's your boy KidSmoove from the official WeGameHere.com, and today, for now, I'm joined by my co-host.
Hello, everybody. It's Nerdboy. How you doing?
Yeah, and today we're talking Star Wars Battlefront. Want to give our impressions, our opinions on the game, tell you what we thought of it. So, Nerdboy, how you liking the game?
I'm telling you, the game is pretty awesome. Definitely one of the best shooters of the year. I have it over Halo 5 Guardians, definitely.
No. I mean, it's a decent shooter, but it's nowhere better than Halo 5. But it is better than Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I can give you that. It is. I am enjoying Star Wars Battlefront more than I've ever enjoyed Call of Duty. But it's fun. I can't lie. It is pretty fun. The game looks good. Looks very good.
Yeah, it looks even better on a PlayStation 4 running at a 900p, which is much clearer than what you've been playing on the Xbox One. Was it 720, 730, 710p? I don't know.
720p, and it's not that big of a difference, trust me. I played on both platforms. They look equally good. But what I want to talk about, we all know the game looks good. What do you feel about the game as far as like the modes? I mean, how about the content? Are you enjoying any of the game modes they got on this one?
Yeah, the game is full of content, and since I have like the superior version, which is the PlayStation 4, it did unlock backwards compatibility. I was able to play Bounty Hunter, but that's for a different story. As far as the game itself, my favorite mode has to be Heroes versus the villains, and this is going to be a favorite to all Star Wars fans. I love playing as Darth Vader. I feel he's completely OP, and Luke Skywalker. It's pretty awesome. It's my favorite mode, and I like playing Blast too. Blast is pretty fun.
Yeah, Blast is like your standard TDM team deathmatch. It's pretty fun. They got Supremacy, which is like a big team battle, crazy battlefield, but I'm not really into like this large scale fights like what you see on Supremacy. But one of my also favorite game modes in the game that's probably gonna go underrated is the game Droid Run. It's like
Domination.
What's what I'm thinking about?
Domination, hardpoint domination.
Yeah, it's like Hardpoint, but you capture the droids. There's 3 droids, and the thing about capturing the droids, they move from like every part of the map, so you pretty much have to chase them around while flanking off the opponent. Definitely one of my favorite game modes.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun. I've enjoyed my time with it. The lobbies are always pretty full. I think the only issue that I have with the game, other than not being 1080p, is that it's just that there's no dedicated story, and as a Star Wars fan, you wanna dive into the universe a little bit.
Yeah, but it is a multiplayer heavy game. Some of the greatest multiplayer games don't have the greatest single player experience, but they do have single player options. Not much storytelling, but there are single player options that you can dive in. Most of them are training modes. They're fun, get you a little bit used to the controls and how the game works. I think my complaints about the game is you don't reload.
Well, you're using lasers.
Well, I know they're lasers, but the recoil is not there. Headshots feel like they don't exist.
Well, there's no bullets.
Well, you know what I mean.
It's the thing is that it's different. It's very fun. It's a fun game, a very fun game. You can't deny that, and it's easy to pick up and play.
Yeah, it's very casual. I would like to say it's very casual.
But you're the biggest casual around. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm a casual. No, it's just like games like, a lot of people see like it feels like Battlefield in this instance. And when I first played the beta, I didn't care for the beta like that. And I thought it played like Battlefield. But now that I play it, to me, it still feels like Battlefield, but Battlefield on training wheels, because I'm no good at Battlefield. But I can hold my own in a game of Battlefront.
Yeah, it's very fun. I mean, there is a little bit skill needed to do the game, because there's a lot of things you can unlock, and that's one thing I do like about the game. Is not all the weapons available is not available to you right away. You have to work your way up, or rank up, earn some credits, and buy the weapons that are going to earn you some kills. I've been taking a few hits with one shots from guns that I haven't gotten to unlock yet because I either don't have enough credits or I haven't hit the required rank. I love their card choices with the grenades and the jetpacks, and I like how they limit you so you can only have a few choices, and so after every game you're constantly trying to figure out what weapon, what grenade, what a secondary item you want to bring with you into the match, and it allows you to be a little bit strategic.
Right. I found myself a couple of times fumbling between my first hand and my second hand. Do I want to carry 2 grenades to the match, or do I want to bring a grenade and a jetpack to evade bullets? And the jetpack is definitely very helpful because a lot of the times before I even had the jetpack, I found myself in situations that I couldn't get out of, and then once I equipped the jetpack, I was able to evade it and throw my grenades from afar and was able to get a few extra kills out of there. So I'm still going to adjust my hands to see how I want to go through some of these matches.
Yeah, it's great. It's interesting. It's strategic. It's fun. Anybody can pick up and play. There's a lot of modes. And remember, a lot of people are complaining about the $50 DLC. But remember, Battlefield 4 had $50 DLC. Call of Duty Black Ops. Well, Call of Duty always have a $50 DLC season pass. And then you had like the hard lines. But if you guys know, EA and DICE, when it comes to their Battlefield series, they support their games for damn near 2 years. Battlefield 4 is still getting support, so imagine what they can do with the Universe's Battlefront. So that season pass might be well worth it, especially for the PlayStation 4.
Well, yeah, if they follow the direction of what they did with Battlefield, then definitely the season pass can be well worth it. Hopefully, I haven't bought the season pass yet, but if hopefully it goes on sale over the weekend, the holidays, hopefully maybe 10-15%, hopefully. Actually I got EA access, so I do technically get 10% off the season pass, so I might want to do that. You have the PlayStation 4 version. I have the Xbox version, and right now I got maybe an hour left on my EA Access trial. I have not yet committed to the game yet, but it's looking more likely that I will commit to the game sooner than later, and I'll decide on a season pass later then. So, Nerdboy, what if you had to give this game a grade? What would you give it?
Well, I would definitely give this game maybe an 8.5, almost a 9. It's that good. The reason why it's not, a 9.5 or better is because it's not 1080p, honestly. What about you?
Well, the game is, like I said, it is pretty good, but you can't launch a multiplayer only game and not have like a chat system, where games like Heroes and Villains definitely some sort of communication, and that means you would require to put somebody in your own personal chat. So this game is, it gets away with maybe a 7.5. 8. Great game, but there's some obvious flaws, and there's some issues with the content, but which we'll get most in season passes. But I definitely do recommend trying it out, playing it. Like I said, I would definitely recommend it over Call of Duty for those who are on the sidelines with either or, but definitely it's a pickup. So that's all we got for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching our impressions of Star Wars Battlefront. As I always say, Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot.
You might be the best bot, but you're not playing on the best box. But good night, everyone, or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We're out.